Greetings viewers. Yesterday I embarked on my first attempt to make a video, and as you might expect, plenty of things didn't go as planned. The planned video was to be the completion of this week's Phasmophobia challenge, but that didn't quite work out as expected. So there we go, there's the challenge done. I still don't know what the challenge was. So let's have a look. See if I was right. I was probably getting down to hunting range, but that's alright. I'm happy finishing. And if the game doesn't crash, there we go, Banshee.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Strange. Strange. What?
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Is it broken? So with the challenge bugged, I ran some additional games to simulate what I believe we can expect when the issue is patched. There were significant quality issues such as keyboard sounds and jittering that I couldn't fix in post. I have implemented improvements for future recordings, so I hope that these will be resolved. Since I was unable to complete the challenge mode as expected, I recorded 3 games trying to approximate the challenge mode as I expect it to be once it's playable. Before we get into those, however, I've included 2 highlights from the cut games. First is a display of a relatively uncommon ghost ability, and there's also one blooper where I was defeated by a door. I think it's a Banshee. Banshee was also roam to me. I haven't really seen any evidence of that though, but so in single, it always roams to its target, it picks a target, loves the target, wants to kill the target. That's basically the Banshee's thing. But if you're standing really close to the ghost room at all times, particularly if it's a ghost room like this with only one door, where the ghost can only ever come out through that door, it's quite likely to random walk out that door, because the ghost can't just picks a spot and walks to it, picks a spot and walks to it, picks a spot and walks to it, and what the Banshee will do is pick its player's location and walk to that. That's one of its special abilities, hidden abilities. But the thing is, it's pretty likely to walk past here anyway, because I'm literally standing next to its ghost room, or its favourite room. That is pretty rare. That is a Banshee scream. So the only ghosts that can do that are a Banshee or a Mimic that's mimicking a Banshee. You can rarely get that. That's incredibly rare. Oh, it's trying to get me. Get away. Oh no! I fucked up. Well, welcome back to Willow Street House. After looking into it a little bit further, it seems that the developers just broke the challenge mode this time around, and it won't be fixed until Saturday. So I've tried to approximate it, as you can see in the truck. Just before we go in, have a little look. I've removed smudge sticks. I've removed sanity pills and crucifixes. I've kept candles, although I probably won't use them, just to show that you don't need them. And otherwise, I've removed hiding places as well, so there's no hiding places. So this should be scary. I probably will die. Let's see how it goes. Let's turn the light on this time. I sometimes just forget, because it's ever since I did the golden skull a long time ago, I just for some reason keep walking around with the lights flipping, all the lights off. But yeah, it usually does help to have a light. So in this challenge, particularly if you're not 100% awesome at this kind of thing, so this is just professional mode again with the hiding places turned off. Is that all I did? Yes, I should put sanity pills to 0 too, because I'm not adding sanity pills, but oh well. I didn't do that. That would give me a little bit extra reward. But this is just professional. I assume the other game is just professional, I'm not sure. I can't hear anything, which is a bit annoying. Maybe in the basement? Let's have a quick look down here. Yes, it's down here. I think I just heard something. I think so. Did I? Yes, I did. Where is it? That one. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's go! So, I definitely would recommend trying to stay in the light for this one if you're not particularly great. Particularly if they don't give us candles. Candles are incredible when you have limited sanity. They make everything a lot easier when you have limited sanity. Because as long as you're holding it, you have to be holding it has to be lit. As long as you are, your sanity doesn't drop. Now apparently also if you put enough candles around you, you will also, your sanity won't drop. Don't want that. But I haven't tested that. Certainly just having them sitting next to you, that activity was a bit suspicious too, by the way. It was very active, so we'll see. But yeah, just having a candle next to you won't stop your sanity from dropping. But apparently having multiple candles, exactly how many and how close and all that I haven't tested. Might do that at some point because it's kind of interesting. But again, that is kind of a rumor, although considering some of the bugs that have occurred where dots has stopped, sometimes dots has accidentally stopped sanity from draining, things like that, there actually may be a lighting component. It may actually try and dynamically determine whether you're in sufficient light to stop sanity drain, so it may actually be that if you get enough candles around you, it does stop your sanity from draining. Certainly holding it does. And that was freezing, saw there just at the last second. But let's go get the rest of our items. So we're in a pretty bad room. This is definitely not my favourite room in this map. It is one of the worst rooms. The hallway is probably worse because it's just bigger and emptier. Just having a look at that. That looks like EMF 5. Really does look like EMF 5. So when I say it looks like EMF 5, maybe not. So there was no ghost event that I saw. I didn't see a ghost event. Maybe it pulled it off just as I was walking out. But if you're outside the house and you see something like this, that's from a 1 to a 5 on here. If it's a 1 to a 5 or a 1 to a 4, very, very, very likely to be an EMF 5. I'd like to see it do it again, but why aren't you doing something? Eh. Oh, why am I just bringing that in? I should bring more stuff in. Do I have any objectives? Smudge sticks, can't get that. I don't particularly want to get that. Let's bring this in. Why not? So that's another 3. They're not. Three's not really enough. 3 is just a 3. So there's no other than that 1 potentially, but they can also kind of overlap, so you have to be a little bit careful. But I'll get back down there, try and see how Ghosty wants to talk. Yep. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you French? Are you pizza? Do you like pizza? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Really doesn't seem to be that. It is dots though. I thought I saw dots before. I thought I might have been imagining it. Uray the worst. Uray. No one likes Uray. They are awful. They do nothing. But that, I was about to say, I think that's, yep. But given that I thought I saw EMF5 before, I had a feeling it was an Oni. It's a pretty quiet Oni. I mean, the activity's been high. Ghost events, not so high. I would have expected at least one ghost event for an Oni at that time. But again, it kind of feels like the game rolls. So you can see this here was almost certainly the EMF5. Kind of seems like the game rolls random stats at the beginning of each game, so within a certain threshold for each kind of behaviour.
Welcome back.
So just a very inactive Oni when it comes to ghost events. Okay, yeah, obviously we get a lot more money this time. And I actually get to level up. So I'm going to go in with normal. These are just generally good. I mean, I should actually be taking foes this time. And I should actually be thinking about doing the objectives if I can. Oh, game's frozen. There we go. Crucifix can't do that. I don't really want to do that. Haven't ever witnessed a ghost event. So if I get a demon here in Willow Street House, so demon can hunt at almost any set. He literally can hunt at any set. What am I doing? Why do I keep feeling turn the light on? So that they have an ability that allows them to do that. That's their special ability. They don't use it super often. They use it a little bit more often than they used to. The devs buffed it a bit, which makes them a lot more exciting. Like some of my best games have been against demons because you know what they are. They give themselves away, but Jesus, they jump you. Just all of a sudden, boom! You just get hunted. You just hear the door in the distance close, and then it's a bit terrifying. Don't hear anything. Generally, obviously looking for things that are not in their usual place and listening for noises. That's why I was quiet. Hear anything. So yeah, paramics are a bit broken, to be honest. They're pretty good. They're not perfect. They don't pinpoint the location, but they sure narrow it down. I'll grab thermo too, because thermo can be helpful. Particularly it works well with the paramic in my experience, because the paramic can help you locate an area where the ghost is. Don't know what happened there. sometimes you can be tossing up between 1 or 2 rooms, particularly if the ghost is doing stuff through walls, because the ghost does act. It can interact with anything that's within about 3 meters, I think, of itself when it does its pathing. So it can go through walls. So a ghost here can throw the items over here. Now, is it going to path there? Less likely, but particularly in small rooms like this, it's often next to the walls. I thought I saw a reading up here, but it might have just been. Okay, it's definitely down here, 100%. Yeah, it's freezing. That sounded a lot like a Ure ability. Let's go have a look. So Ure, the only thing it does do is it can pick a door and completely shut it. And it does this unusual double touch. So it sounds like touch, then a touch. Don't think it was a Ure though. So in other words, that was actually a double door touch, and that can happen. Through sound alone, it's hard to tell. When looking at it, if it doesn't move at all, or because it's a bit buggy at the moment, and sometimes it doesn't move at all. It should move, but it used to always move. What it should do is close relatively quickly, like that. So it'd be like after a door touch sound, then like that. And that's kind of what it sounded like, but I didn't lose any. What did I grab? Because I was thinking about explaining the Ure only grabbed just that because I'm an idiot. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? That's annoying. So. Geez, you're active. Because I'm an idiot, I can't check for anything else. Just going to bring these down there, which is what I should have done in the first place, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. I don't think I'm going to get the EMF. No. I was hoping to get the EMF reading, but I didn't manage. Yeah, Ure is freezing, but I didn't lose enough sanity, so it should drop 15% sanity. Like, Ures are bad, but they're not that bad. Like, Ures are pretty useless, but they're not that useless. It at least dropped 15%, and I had not lost 15% sanity, so it was not Ure-like. Because I only grabbed that one item last time, because I'm an idiot, this is going to take longer. And I can't carry everything I wanted to carry. And he's been touching doors like mad down here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think, maybe. Oh no. I think it's Mimic. But then I'd have Spirit Box. Where is my Spirit Box? It's one of the few things I did fucking bring, so what did I do with it? There it is. Let's try it one more time. Where are you? Where are you? Are you French? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you friendly? So it just must be a randomly very active ghost. Because I definitely had, there's definitely 3 evidences, so the mimic should, in that circumstance, was it EMF5? Gin. Interesting. So Jin, I don't think has any modifiers for being more active. I'm pretty sure it does not. What's Jin? Looks like it has moved room. Have you moved your room? Where are you? No. So usually it'll only move to fairly adjacent rooms. So you've moved up here. It's fine. You can be wherever you want to be. Where are my things? Witness a ghost. There's my ghost event. It may have just... So, anytime it enters a room, it has a chance to change its favourite room, which is a bit annoying. What? So when it does a ghost event, it can actually teleport a little bit. It's got like about 10 or 15 meter range, somewhere around there. I should have done EMF. So not during the ghost event, but after the ghost event, you can read EMF. That's actually one of the things I'm really bad at. That, and I need to get more practice looping. I honestly think this is an GM. One of the big problems is I can't live down here. It's actually impossible. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Pretty sure it's not that. Give us a sign. I'm just waiting because he's going to start hunting soon, for sure. Give us a sign. If he hunts from behind me, I'm dead. Actually dead. Let's just go look at the truck. Trying to see if there is any more evidence that it's an EMF 5. That's pretty good evidence that that's EMF 5. Alright. But I still want to see if I can survive a hunt. How I think you'd survive a hunt in this setting, which is basically the garage. So I need to drop sanity. I didn't put... There we go. He's coming. He's coming. He's just walking around the basement. So basically, you can loop almost any ghost around here. And that's it. Now I don't know what hunt length, whoops, I'm trying to walk into a door, hunt length they're going to actually have on the real challenge. That's the professional one, without cursed possessions, which if you use a cursed possession to get a cursed hunt, you will get longer hunts. But I think that's about as good as we're going to get for testing it. I think this is what it is. It certainly had fingerprints and freezing. I'm pretty sure it had EMF5, so let's have a look. Was it a gin? So I don't remember it turning off the breaker at any point, which is, you know, that's what a gin does.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Well, gin doesn't turn off the breaker, I should say. So 1822. One more, hey? Okay, let's try and make it a quick one now. I've been using this a bit, so let's bring in this. Let's stuff the camera. Like, the camera's great if you can see the bone, take footage of the bone, you get a lot more experience. You can get a ghost photo early. So there's a lot of advantages to the bone. If you're trying to make it quick, I don't even want to do half of those, so I'm not going to get a perfect bonus. And I'd set different settings, I think. Although professional's pretty good to just grind out levels at the moment. Obviously, there were cheesier ways to grind out levels before. I was just a bit lazy at the time, so I didn't bother. I was running 15 times, when 15 times was the king. But I didn't get I only got a couple hundred levels out of that. Are you in here? Hello? Where are you, ghost? Show yourself. Give us a sign. That sound looked like a sign. Yeah, in. So of course, yeah, if you're... Oh, EMF5, that's what I was after. So you really should always be checking like that, because EMF5 can be a real pain if you're not careful. Like you saw in that previous game, like... Why did I not turn on any lights? Because I'm an idiot. In that previous game, EMF5 just didn't show up for ages. Yeah. No, I don't want that yet. Let's take these. So the reason I often put these in, particularly, it's mostly for the writing book. Yes, well, here it's EMF5. Mostly for the writing book. Although sometimes I lose the writing book, particularly when I was doing 15 times challenge, it was really hard to see everything. I'd often, because you normally, there's the bone, normally do it on sunny meadows, and the ground is just covered in shit. Sometimes I'll just throw the bone away, throw the book away after writing, and you lose it. But I can't believe it's in this room again. Not the worst luck, but it's not good luck. I guess one game is in the hallway. But yeah, basically, I'm putting it there early because hopefully it'll write in it. And then hopefully it won't throw it somewhere where it glitches out of the map. That's always good too. Or in Sunny Meadows, hopefully it won't throw it somewhere on top of a pile of books. And then it just looks like one of the textures. That's always fun. Let's go. Game's jittering a bit for some reason. What else do I want to bring? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's there. Could bring a lighter in for the candle, but I'm trying not to use the candle. So the candle again allows you to really sure. It doesn't look like the capture's going very well. Just give me a second. I'm just going to stop the recording and try and fix it. Oh wait, no, now it seems fine. I don't know, my computer was just having a bit of a moment. Look at it. They do that. So your candle would allow you to keep your sanity up quite high, as long as you don't get a lot of ghost events or the Jinn or Ure ability. Really? You're going to tell me it's 16 degrees? Really? Interesting. Interesting. That's because you're actually in here, aren't you? Oh my god. Oh, hang on. Ah. Fingerprints. So that was a gamble, but I didn't think I was just trying really quickly to get the stuff, and I had too much crap in my hands. I was trying to get the UV, but I thought it may have been, because I honestly think this could be a poltergeist, given the fact that it's throwing things in the other room, or twins. No, it can't be twins. So it is throwing stuff all over the place, like literally all over the place. Just to show you fingies. Oh, hang on. Really? Well, 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 well. Obake. It's probably an Obake. Unless that was incorrect. I brought... Where's my ghost spirit box? Can I bring one in? I don't think I brought one in because I'm the... Okay, let's go get one. It is throwing a lot for an Obake, but then, like I said, it's probably... Oh, turn the power off. Probably random rather than... because none of these have increased activity. And I'm pretty sure it was definitely in that room, so I'm pretty sure it's not a Gorio. Gorio can't change favorite rooms. Aha, I threw it on the ground. And it'll do. So I'm pretty sure it changed favorite room just then. Maybe not. I think it did though, because Poltergeist would be the only one that, well, twins could throw all over the place. Poltergeist just has a higher chance to throw. Could have wandered near that wall and then thrown. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you French? Yeah, I'm thinking this isn't Obake. What's Obake's evidence? Okay, ghost orb. Which I didn't check because I was looking in the wrong room. There it is. Yep. Obake! So yeah. Again, in this mode, if they really don't give you any hiding places, the main challenges are going to be making sure that you have enough sanity to stay alive and get preferably into here. Because you can pretty much survive indefinitely if you're good at sound, kiting around here. with maybe a few exceptions, like maybe the Fae may be able to run you down if you get really unlucky. As long as you turn your equipment off and get behind that car and get ready to strafe, you shouldn't really have too much trouble, even without hiding places. So it was definitely Ghost Orb. But it also did the Abarque ability as well, which was that it touched the door without, well, one of the Abarque abilities, because it has 3. When it touches a door, there's a 25 or door or anything that can have fingerprints on it, which counts computer keyboards and light switches. 25% chance that it won't leave fingerprints when it should, and it did that. There's also, every time it does leave a fingerprint, there's a chance that it'll leave a special Abarque fingerprint that has an extra finger. So it'll have 6 fingers on doors. I don't know about keyboards, but on light switches it'll leave 2 fingerprints next to each other. The 6 fingers is really easy to see. You can walk in, it touches a door, and if there's I think it's only a 1 in 10 chance that it'll do these special fingerprints, but when it does it, it's very obvious. And there's the third ability they only added recently, that it will at least once per hunt transform its appearance into that of another ghost. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to test that on this mode with no smudge sticks and possibly no hiding places. Probably not safe, but if you are really good at kiting, you can probably survive it. And if you watch it through the hunt, as it flashes, one of those flashes will be a different ghost. And that can show you Abarque. You really have to do it you have to do it about 2 or 3 times, because you may not be in the ghost room when it starts hunting, kind of thing, so you may not see the first few, and if it does it then, it may not do it again. There's a chance, but it might not. So that's going to be the challenge. So hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully it'll help you in completing yours, but basically learning the secret mechanics of the ghosts and just practicing is your best bet. And again, I'll probably keep playing, keep trying to level up, and I'll do the challenge when I can actually do the challenge. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you. I don't think many viewers will make it to the end due to the aforementioned quality issues throughout the video, so I truly am grateful to anyone who perseveres and makes it through. If you're interested, I will upload the entire Phasmophobia session over at my archive channel, but unfortunately again those keyboard sounds will be there throughout the whole ordeal. Thank you again to all my viewers, and remember, the dose makes the poison.